Mi casa es su casa. Hello, English-speaking world, all the German learners, I greet you. In this video we'll be looking at possessive determiners and possessive pronouns. In German they are called Possessivartikel and Possessivpronomen. It is recommended to know all cases and articles in German before you learn this, but I will briefly cover it so you get an idea. This is the declination of the indefinite article ein. The colored endings identify the cases, but you can see there are also some forms that lack such an ending. This is sort of an exception within the declination. What endings are missing here can be seen from the standalone version of this article. Have you noticed that the endings are just the same as with the definite article? Good. These endings are important for many things and also the grammar I will show you today. Let's start with the possessive determiners. A possessive determiner is a word that is put before a noun like an article, but it expresses that the noun belongs to someone. They are basically the genitive form of the personal pronouns. So, ich, du, er, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie. Let's look at ich, du, er, and es first. To construct the possessive determiner, simply add n, d, or s in front of the indefinite article. It's the same method that you would use to produce the negation article kein. Ein, my, mine, your, dein, his, its, sein. The grammatical endings from the declination are identical. In case of the plural, you take the ending of the definite article. For example, ein Auto steht vor einem Haus. A car stands in front of a house. Mein Auto steht vor meinem Haus. My car stands in front of my house. Dein Auto steht vor deinem Haus. Your car stands in front of your house. Sein Auto steht vor seinem Haus. His car stands in front of his house. Meine Frau hat mir deine E-Mail-Adresse gegeben. My wife has given me your email address. Deine Großmutter kann meinen Stuhl benutzen. Your grandmother can use my chair. Seine Mutter erzählt deinen Freunden seine Geschichte. His mother tells your friends his story. The rest of the pronouns have a different stem to replace the ein. These are wir, unser, ihr, euer, sie, ihr. So simply replace the ein in the article by these stems and you have the right form. For example, eine, unsere, eure, ihre, einen, unseren, euren, ihren, eines, unseres, eures, ihres. There's one exception. Euer will be spelled like this if it has no grammatical ending, so in case of just ein. Let's look at some examples. Einem Freund, to a friend. Meinem Freund, to my friend. Deinem Freund, to your friend. Seinem Freund, to his friend. Unserem Freund, to our friend. Eurem Freund, to your friend. Ihrem Freund, to her, their, your friend. Eines Autos, of a car. Meines Autos, of my car. Deines Autos, of your car. Seines Autos, of his, its car. Unseres Autos, of our car. Eures Autos, of your car. Ihres Autos, of her, their, your car. Ein Stift, a pen. Mein Stift, my pen. Dein Stift, your pen. Sein Stift, his pen. Unser Stift, our pen. Euer Stift, your pen. Ihr Stift, her, their, your pen. Now let's go to the second part and look at the possessive pronouns. These words are the standalone version of the possessive determiners. While the possessive determiners mean belonging to that person and then have a noun afterwards, the possessive pronouns mean a thing belonging to that person, and they are not followed by a noun. They are constructed the same way as before, but using the standalone chart, where no endings are missing. So instead of mein, dein, and so on, it will be meiner, meines, deiner, deines. The es ending is very often shortened to just an s. For example, meines, meins, deines, deins, and so on. The shortened form sounds more casual and spoken, while the complete ones sound more proper and polite. Let's look at some examples. Ist das deins? Nein, das ist seins. Is that yours? No, it is his. Wo ist meiner? Ich sehe deinen nicht. Where's mine? I don't see yours. Haben Sie Ihres vergessen? Sie können gerne meines benutzen. Have you forgotten yours? You can use mine. Let's look at what we've learned. Possessive determiners express that the following noun belongs to the respective person. Their declination is exactly the same as the indefinite article, and in case of the plural, it's like the definite article. The forms are ich, mein, du, dein, es, sein, wir, unser, ihr, euer, sie, sie, ihr. If euer has no ending, it is spelled like this: E-U-E-R. Possessive pronouns are the standalone version of the possessive determiners. They mean a thing belonging to the respective person and are not followed by a noun. They have an er and es ending where the determiners have no ending. The es can be shortened to just an s. Alright, that's it. Surely the hardest thing about this is the declination. I will put the link to the declination tutorial in the description. If you have any questions, write them in the comments and I will try to answer them. Vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.